Say alright, so first and foremost, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Shami or Shai, Shamar Kodash. We say that when I say apostles and elders agreements that rule well, or teachers or apostles in the truth, and we say salutations, so the Akamas repression of truth and say din and the out, concerning season, we say shalom. Once again, good entire video here, and this basically touching upon this post. Now, I did a video pertaining to the similar post yesterday, right? Now, I come back today to show that this person that's speaking here is an Israelite man. He's speaking on he is an Israelite man speaking here. You understand? Now, when you listen to the things he's saying, you can understand what the scriptures say. They speak evil on things that they understand not. You understand? So this is what it is. This is a perfect example of what it is. Now this is an Israelite man that's so consumed in this place that his mindset, his belief, everything is on this place that he's basically speaking what? Nonsense. You understand? Nonsense. And the reason why he's acting up right now is because as I said in the video yesterday, is that what started the conversation was some people was going against the fella who changed himself into a woman to swim with women, right? And he is basically agreeing with that when the people are disagreeing. You understand? So he basically likes what's going on. You understand? So that's why the video yesterday was doing a video upon that part of evil, accepting that part of evil, right? But nonetheless, this is something he posted in response towards the people that going against him, right? And I'd say imagine taking advice on how to feel comfortable in your own skin, or in fact about anything, from an entity who sent bears to maul children for teasing a man. I think I'm gonna start by posting some of these weird unhinged takes I keep seeing. Now, when you go into this, I was basically watching the Solar profile and so forth, at the fella profile, right? And he so-called of what is he so-called named himself or what agenda, affairs person and so forth. Now this is, as I said, this is an Israelite man that's fully consumed into this place. They have no belief in God. They have no belief in whatever it is God say and so forth. That is why he could say from an entity who sent bears to maul children for teasing a man, right? Nonetheless, we know that did happen, and there is judgment. And there is judgment. It's the same way you all are going to get judged for the things you all agree on, the things you all believe in, the things you all accepting. What these you see, this is something that these people fail to realize, right? Is that no matter what it is you all think being comfortable, that's not how the world is being run. You understand? You feel these elites have time for all the so-called being comfortable or thinking about trying to fight for rights, and no, they don't care. They have their agenda set in stone, and it's going to happen. The same way with the Lord. He have things set in stone. The wicked is going to be destroyed, and you all are wicked, so you all are going to be in that. Right? You all are going to be in that. Now let me jump to a scripture here. This is 2 Peter, right? Chapter 2. And this is something I mentioned yesterday, right? And through the Spirit, when I wake up this morning and I was reading certain stuff, I see this same thing came back up. So it's like, through the Spirit, I'll touch upon it. And yesterday in the Spirit, what I said was that these are the same men that go want to talk about the scriptures, you understand? And say all kind of madness about the scriptures, right? So this is 2 Peter chapter 2, verse. I will start from verse. No, you know what? I will start from verse. So from verse 6, right? It says, and turning the cities of Sodom and Gomorrah into ashes, condemn them with an overthrow, making them an example unto those that after should live ungodly. So Sodom and Gomorrah is an example unto us that we shouldn't live ungodly, and soon that's going to be your reality. Right now, you're comfortable. You're talking about being comfortable, in this place and so forth. You understand? And as we know, this place is not our rest. So you all get comfortable. You all Israelites get comfortable in this place, and you all start to drink that wine and get drunken. Sip on that juice. You all sip on that juice. So it say here, and turn in the cities of Sodom turning the cities of Sodom and Gomorrah into ashes, condemned them with an overthrow. They say, making them an example unto those that after should live ungodly. No, simple thing. You could just go and look up Sodom and Gomorrah today, and you would see that place is undwellable. And the things that are written in the scriptures did happen to that place, and the city is round about. Right? So you all speak, as I said, the title of the video is you all speak evil about things you all understand not. You're talking about an entity and so forth. This person does to believe in God, and again, that is what you will get from somebody that believe that a man should raise women, knowing that there's two big differences there. Knowing that there's two big differences there, two great differences, in matter of fact. Right? But again, we know it's for making them an example unto those that after should live ungodly. And again, this is soon to be a reality for these people. You understand? So keep on thinking you're comfortable and so forth and so on. Yeah, this is going to be your reality soon. Right? It say, and deliver just Lot vexed with the filthy conversation of the wicked. Right? And it said, and deliver just Lot vexed with the filthy conversation of the wicked. And this reading this alone it's just vexation of spirit. You understand? So to speak evil about things they understand not. But this person is so totally confused. What truth or understanding is you're going to get out of a person like this? There's none. So like the whole conversation he was having with the people, trying to defend whatever it is, he was basically making no sense. And that is what the other Jakes was telling him. You're making no sense. Right? It say for that righteous man dwelling among them and seeing and hearing, vex his righteous soul from day to day with their unlawful deeds. So a righteous man reading this, it vexed his spirit. So when when it randomly showed up and I was reading it, it vexed my spirit. Because why? Because it say what? It say it vexes righteous soul from day to day with their unlawful deeds. Because this is what the world turning into. You're seeing what they're doing with in school. You're seeing what they're doing in the movies. You see what they're doing with everything. Right? It say for the righteous man dwelling among them and seeing and hearing, seeing and hearing. So you're seeing it, you're hearing it, it vexed what? It say what? It vex his righteous soul from day to day with their unlawful deeds. Right? It said the Lord knoweth how to deliver the godly out of temptation and reserve the unjust unto the day of judgment to be punished. So he said to reserve the unjust. You're booking your judgment booked. It booked already. Same way you're going to book a restaurant a dinner. It's the same way your judgment booked. Right? So he said to reserve the unjust unto the day of judgment to be what? Punished. So time to gain and wrong it. So you read the story about the two bears. That was judgment. About the bears that was judgment. But you also feel that everything is comfortable and everything should be good and so forth. And no, you have judgment to receive for the wickedness that you do. But this place, this society, this queendom, it don't. When you do wickedness, it rewards you for doing wickedness. So you all think that the deeds you're doing is good. Not knowing it's wickedness you're taking part in. Right? It say unto the day of judgment to be punished. It say, but chiefly them that walk after the flesh in the lust of uncleanness and despise government, presumptuous are they, self-willed, they are not afraid to speak evil of dignities. Whereas angels, which are greater in power and might, bring not real accusation against them before the Lord. But these, as natural brute beasts, made to be taken and destroyed, need to be taken and what? Destroyed. So the part that this example like this fella is what? A brute beast need to be taken what? Taken and destroyed. Right? They say, but these, as natural brute beasts, made to be taken and destroyed, speak evil of things that they understand not. Speak evil of things they understand not. And this is a perfect example of it. You speak evil of something that you don't understand. But you're having a debate with other people about something that they clearly understand and you understand, but you just want that presumptuous, that wicked deed that they want to be, and you continue to try to make it seem right. But it's not. It's not. It's a, but these as natural brute beasts, made to be taken and destroyed, speak evil of things that they understand not, and shall utterly perish in their own corruption. So you shall utterly perish in your own corruption, and that is the latter end of you all. That corruption, that corrupted mind you all being and so forth, you all going to perish in that. It have no good end for you all. It just don't have no good end. And then just straight to the matter. You're trying to defend some sort of wickedness, you're going to get your just judgment for that. But again, this kingdom, this place, it accepts people like this. You know, it accepts people like this. Because this place is built upon wickedness, evil, and so forth. And all the Israelites, especially this man here, or this man here, right? They have judgment to receive. They have heavy judgment to receive. Right? I'm going to jump to our next scripture here. This is Jude chapter 1. I'll go to verse 8. No, verse 10. Sorry, verse 10. Right? Matter of fact, I'll read verse 7 and jump to verse 10. It says, Jude, verse 7, it says, even as Sodom and Gomorrah and the cities about them like manner, giving themselves over to fornication and going after strange flesh, as set forth for an example, suffering the vengeance of eternal fire. And you all going, Sodom and Gomorrah is an example. And you just hear people say it. Hey, let's remember Sodom and Gomorrah, but remember Sodom and Gomorrah. What are you doing that for? You're, again, there's an example that is set forth for us. And soon you're going to be reminded of that example. Right? So jump into verse 10 now. I say, but these speak evil of those things which they know not, but what they know naturally as brute beasts, and those things they corrupt themselves. They corrupt themselves. So the things you know naturally, they corrupt themselves. So that is why when you go back to the Peter, it say what? It say, but these as natural brute beasts made to be taken and destroyed. So you know it is the latter end. They corrupting themselves, so the latter end is what? Destruction. Right? It say made to be taken and destroyed, speak evil of things that they understand not, and shall utterly perish in their own corruption. So they're going to perish in their own corruption. You know? And that is what it is. Right? So you say they know naturally. Jump back to the Jude. Jump back to the Jude. Right? It say, but the Jude verse 10, it say, but these speak evil of those things which they know not, but what they know naturally as brute beasts, and those things they corrupt themselves, and they don't know what the Peter say about they corrupt in themselves. They go to what? Perish. Now let me bring one more scripture and I'll close off. Right? So this is Romans chapter 1 verse 20. I'll start from verse 21. It say because that when they knew God, they glorified him not as God, neither were thankful, but became vain in their imaginations, and their foolish heart was darkened. Their foolish heart was darkened. Right? Verse 22. It says, professing themselves to be wise, they became fools. And all that talk, as I say, somebody talk, he was talking like sis and this and that, and trying to use big words. It's a professing themselves to be wise. They become what? Fools. Because the people who was cutting them up, he given a long dialogue and speech and trying to be wise, and they were just like two words. Yo, the man just greater than the woman. It have no way that can be acceptable. And he was cut to the core. You understand? Hurt. Now he said, come. Now he said, say these things here, you know. And again, the latter end is what? To perish. Right? To perish. So hey, so with that we give our praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakodash. We say that when apostles and elders agreements and rule our teachers our apostles in the truth. And we say salutations, so I come say push on truth and say din and the out. Constantly in season we say Shalom.